As the Vikings say, burn the boats. They come to the island, they burn the boats. Success is the only option. In the book Good to Great, it's called the Stockdale Paradox, where you have to have unwavering faith that what you are going to do is going to succeed, but you also have to face head-on the realities that are in front of you. And that's why they say in that company, they sold the mills. Everybody said the mills are the way to go, but they recognized what they needed to do and stayed disciplined to succeed. Really cool story backing up to the beginning where Jorge talked about what it was like coming here as an immigrant, as a 19-year-old, and having different jobs and going out there. And by being out there in the community working, he was able to run into a mentor that put him in a position to succeed. And through hard work, he was able to find his channel in mortgage as a loan officer and build a brand for himself, but also recognize that within his culture, there were certain areas that were not as easy to see to others about obstacles of getting a mortgage. And that's where he focused and he sharpened his tools and he became great at serving his very loyal community. So when 2007, 2008 happened and everything crashed and everybody told him to get out of the industry, that's where he sold the mills. That's where he burned the boats. He knew success was the only option. And since then, he has been able to build a leading brand. City Lending is on its way up, and it's on its way up for many reasons, and you'll hear them on the show today. But one, they know their niche. Two, they have built culture internally and externally. There is a culture that they sell to that will thrive in the future. And number three, he's focused, not distracted, on bringing in leadership. And he talked about delegation, which is one of my favorite topics you'll hear. But you'll hear how delegation is going to be very important in the future so that he can take what has been so successful on the East Coast to the Midwest, West Coast with new product, new loan officers, and a newfound motivation to become a top 100 lender in due time.
When success is your only option, Jorge Campodonico looked at it and said, this is the only way to go. And the mindset behind that is this, is that if success is your only option, then failure is going to come as a result. And although we don't see very much of it so far in City Mortgage, it's something that we had a chance to interview, digest, and really get into as we went into today's podcast. Today, we were really excited to figure out what are the things that can make a brain tick? What are the things that can make a company succeed? And what are the things that it takes in order for an originator or an IAB leader, owner, or even support staff, the mindset it takes in order to succeed forward? And knowing that the choices are abundant and the choices are outrageously there. You're really going to enjoy today's show as we dive deep into it and really look into what does it take to succeed forward.
What is cultural transformation? How is strategic planning and taking control, becoming proactive instead of reactive, taking control of our destiny, where are we going to be going, what are going to be our objectives and the activities and the opportunities that we need to be looking. We're going to continue growing to become a top, to put ourselves into the top 100 lenders in the US. And we're going to be laser focused into the Latino community. So for all the branch managers, for all the loan officers out there that are struggling, the two questions I will be asking you so you can start, having a start point will be, do you have a vision clear? Do you know clear your objectives? Do you know your number? Do you know your identity? Do you know where to influence? I want to hear from you. If you're ready to go into that journey, reach out. We will be happy to build around that and succeed together.